Greetings, my noble knights. It is I, Blaze Templar, and apparently I have a bit of a sore on my face today. Oh well. So if it looks like I turn and there's that's why. Anyway, time for some more finding out what Joey can do with his teams. And this time, Celopex Blunder. Uh, you know what? Let's find out. Oh, assuming I can actually load it up, because holy smokes, there's a lot of teams. I might try some Gen 5 in a little while, but first, let's see if I can't find the OU. There we are. Scroll all the way down to Celopex Blunder, and just take a look at the team. So, okay, Magic Guard, Clefable. It's not the Unaware one. That's kind of nice. Stealth Walk, Rock, Moonblast, Flamethrower, and Soft Boiled. That's not too bad. I actually like that set quite a bit. I haven't really used Clefable much. Toxapex. Oh, that is mean. You're running Toxic and Toxic Spikes? That is so mean. That is a very, very mean boy. And I love it. I actually really like that. Celesteela. Okay, yeah, this is a very, very bulky team. Okay, well, at least this Heatran isn't running Magma Storm, so hopefully I won't be missing quite as much. Looks like Toxapex and Clefable are going to be big main players with Punishment? Okay, I can kind of see that. Oh, okay. I would have preferred Knockoff, but you know what? That's actually really quite nice. It's a really good way to punish people who try to set up on you, so yeah, I could see it work. Celesteela, that's okay. Heatran, Greninja. Haven't really... Holy smokes, he's running basically the whole 9 yards when it comes to hazards in this team. And you know what? We'll see how it works. I'm not... I haven't done a lot of hazard stacking in a while, so, you know. Lando is probably going to want to be his lead. So, oh, I wish this had U-turn on it as well, just for the mobility, but I can see it working. Looking at his team, I think the Lando is probably his lead. Yep, in comes Lando. We're going to go straight into Greninja because I like Greninja, and it does really quite well. I could Water Shuriken, and I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3. As long as we get 4, yep, we take out the Lando T, no problem. Get the Battle Bond, and that puts us in a nice situation. In comes Tapu Lele. I don't really want to stay on this thing, obviously, but I did get rid of the Lando, which is actually a big deal. Sisha, ow. That still did a lot of damage, that Misty Terrain, or that Psychic Terrain, not Misty Terrain. We're going to protect this turn just to recover a little bit. Oh, he's going to go into his Heatran. Okay. Earth Power. That should take it. Oh, it didn't take it out. That's actually kind of impressive. I didn't think Heatran could take an Earth Power. So that's a little unfortunate, but you know what? That's okay. We can go right back into Greninja. And does he have a good Dark Switch in? He's got the Magearna, but it doesn't want to switch in on a Hydro Pump. We're going to Dark Pulse. Okay, that's fair. Down goes the Heatran. This Greninja is working quite well. I'm not really having much opportunity to set up our hazards, but outside of Venusaur, he doesn't really have much in the way of hazard setting himself anymore. I guess his Greninja could be running Spike, so there's that, but I'm not too worried. It is unfortunate that I didn't take out the Pokemon like I wanted to, but that's, I guess, okay. We go into Lando. If he wants to shift gear, yeah, I had a feeling he was going to shift gear. That puts him at neutral attack at least, and we are Scarf. He's Ice Beam. He's a special Soul Heart version, which makes sense. It does definitely cause some problems, though. I was hoping that he wasn't that, but, you know. I don't really have a great thing to Magearna. And this is the problem with Magearna. just overall, it's a really powerful Pokemon. It's Calm Mind Shift Gear. That's actually kind of annoying, to say the least. Will Leech Seed. Yeah, no, this Magearna kind of sweeps this team. Yeah, no, definitely does. I'm not sure. How does he work around Magearna? Because that gets destroyed. Because it's not unaware, that gets destroyed by Magearna, no problem. Toxapex gets destroyed. I'm not sure. Yeah, and he's just going to go straight for the Gigavolt Havoc. No way I'm taking that. Even if I was unaware, I don't think I would have taken that. So that's unfortunate. I kind of have to go for a Water Shuriken, I think, and hope I get a crit or two, which doesn't look like it's going to happen. We do get some good damage off, but it's not going to be enough. And that's going to be game. I do want to know how he deals with Magearna. That is a good question. Because he doesn't really have anything for Magearna outside of Scarflando, and after the speed boost, yeah, no. Looking at his team, the Tapu Koko is most likely lead, followed by maybe Salamence. You too. So, Tapu Koko and Salamence, I think our best one for both is probably the Heatran, unless it's running Earthquake. Celesteela won't do good against the Tapu Koko, but I think Heatran covers most of it. So we're going to lead Heatran, and the Tapu Koko comes in. That is fine. And I'm going to taunt. Oh, he's going to taunt me. Huh. I honestly wasn't expecting Tapu Koko to go for the taunt, but it's a more defensive build. Interesting. Well, we get rid of his support Tapu Koko, which did surprise me a lot. I could taunt. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, he's going to Dragon Dance, so we will taunt, so he can't do that anymore. And then we're going to go straight into Toxapex. Yeah. Oh, he saw it coming. Okay, fair enough. We're going to reduce his damage as he Dragon Claws. So I think 463 to his... Yeah, we'll pull the double here. He's going to Fire Punch. Not entirely surprising there. And we'll Toxic. Yep, he did go for the second Dragon Dance, so we're going to get the Toxic off. This is a little bit tricky, to say the least, at the moment. And I'm not particularly fond of this particular matchup at the moment, but we're going to go ahead and pull another hard switch into the Lando. Right now, I'm just trying to wait until the light screen wears off. Toxapex isn't going to be the most useful against his team. I'd be okay against the Kingdra, sure, but outside of that, not so much. We'll recover. Didn't think it was going to happen, but that's okay. Charizard's getting weakened quite a bit, and at this point, I think Greninja can come in and go for the Water Shuriken and take it out. Oh, he saw it coming. That's fine. We will go ahead and go for that anyway. Psychic Terrain does, of course, negate that entirely, which is unfortunate, but I can't really do much about that at the moment. I wish I knew what this guy's mindset was when he built this team. I do. I can kind of see some of the basics, obviously, with going a lot of priority and whatnot. We're going to taunt just to shut that down as best we can. Unfortunately, with all this setup, we're in a bit of a difficult situation. Celesteela might be able to take some hits, so that's probably our best check to this thing. And Leech Seed. And we get flinched. That's unfortunate. We do get the Leech Seed off, so there's that. I could go ahead and hard switch to the Greninja, but I really don't want to take a +1 waterfall. Heatran obviously can't, and because I am Magic Guard, I'm not going to take that very well either. We'll protect. He did read that. Yeah, he read that just fine, which is unfortunate for me. We're going to go ahead and sack Lando here. I don't like doing that, but, you know. That is definitely an unfortunate turn of events, to say the least. Man, I do not like how this team is built at the moment. I'm sorry. Joey, you do some good team build. Oh, wow, you took that way better than I was expecting, Clefable. I gotta respect the Clefable's bulk a little more, obviously. He's probably gonna Calm Mind too. Yeah. Taunt. And actually, this works out okay because we can go into Greninja as he calms mind. And we are choice specs, so yeah, that should do some good damage. And it did. Signal Beam, good grief. I was kind of hoping. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this team, Joey. I'm sorry. It's just really not my cup of tea. I have to go for Moonblast and hope I can... Oh, well, I get a crit, so there's that. Actually, this Pokemon might be able to deal with the rest of the team. I'm going to go ahead and pull the hard into Heatran. He's probably going to want to go for the Earthquake or Dragon Dance. Either way, this is probably my best play. He doesn't have Roost, so we can protect here as he wants to do anything. That's fine. I guess he predicted me to switch into the Heatran. And at this point, I'm going to just go for a double protect. Why not? Don't get it, and he goes for Fire Punch. So he takes it out. That's fine. It's unfortunate, but fine. I need that for the Tapu Lele, but this deals with Salamence. So does he go Tapu Lele or Salamence? I think he goes Salamence here. Nope, he goes Tapu Lele. Okay. We'll Stealth Rock this turn. That did way too much damage, though. What is... Yeah, no, this generation is very setup heavy, I'll give you that. Earthquake, not going to do all that much, and because I did recover, I am in an okay situation. I can take another hit from Salamence. Yeah, this works out okay, just not as great as I'd like, but it works out okay. I get the special attack drop, which is actually nice. That does help quite a bit. Do we taunt predicting the switch? I think we do. Definitely helped. That's a crit too, but that's okay because he can't go for anything else there, so we can just recover off. And if he wants to do any setup, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. So we're okay. Another Moonblast will take out Salamence. I'm not a big fan of this team. I'm sorry, Joey. I'm going to call this one game after this, of course. But, yeah. I'm going to let Clefable go down, and now we can go into Heatran. And we'll just Lava Plume. We'll take Psychic. Not well, but we'll take it. Take it out. Oh, we won't take it out, but the burn will, so that worked. It's an okay team. It works, technically speaking. I'm not a big fan of it. It has some big problems, especially because there are just so many things that like to set up in the tier nowadays. So, I mean, you have to run Taunt. It's kind of necessary with this team, but that puts so much pressure on Heatran. It has to be in on so many different things, and its weakness to ground really does put it in a tough spot. So, it's an okay team, but I do think it was probably an early one he made for the gen, so maybe that's it. It works. I don't like it as much as the Tyranitar team, though. I really like that Tyranitar team a lot more. It does work pretty well. So, I like the T-Tar team more. But I'm a big fan of Bandit Tyranitar in general, so that's probably why. Next time, I'll probably try the Zardy Trap, which, that sounds kind of hilarious, actually. I want to see what Zardy Trap does real quick before we end this video. Oh, you. All the way down to Zardy Trap. Let's see. Charizard Y with Defog. Okay. I wish he had to have reasons for these specific spreads. I don't know what they are. Oh, wow. Double Defog? Like, a triple Defog? This team must really hate hazards. No reversal, no sucker punch? Okay. And, oh, Arena Trap. That got banned, so this team's not usable. It is an interesting team, though, so, yeah. Toxic, Earthquake, Substitute, and Screech? Screech, though? Huh. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but interesting. That's a very odd team. Again, I'm not going to knock it. I haven't tried it, but I have to say this team got banned because of Arena Trap, so I'm guessing the teams I'm using right now are some of his oldest. So that explains why Magearna wasn't really a big focal point and why Salopix Blunder kind of gets shredded by that and why it struggles with a lot of the setup of the Today meta. So there's that. So, yeah, there's those kinds of things. But regardless, I think that's going to do it for today. They're teams that work, but they're definitely not my kind of thing. Anyway, that's it for today. I've been having a killer headache. That's why we're not streaming at the moment. But I will see you next time. So until then, goodbye.